It is a privilege to host Mayor Martin J. Walsh, who has dedicated himself to a career in the public service. Today, we come together to look ahead to the future of our great city and reflect upon the wisdom of the men and women who have come before us. Before Martin Walsh delivers his remarks, I would like to leave you with a few more words of Dr. King. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace. It is our honor, on behalf of the Museum of Fine Arts Boston and its Teen Arts Council, to introduce our new mayor, Marty Walsh. Thank you.
Thank you, Chavi. That was awesome. Thank you very much. I have to tell you, Chavi, this is my third Martin Luther King event this morning that I spoke at, and I had that same quote to say at all three, and somebody beat me to it every single time. So tonight, before I go to bed, I'll be practicing in front of the window. I want to thank you, Chavi. I want to thank you, Ambassador Carrington. I want to thank the Museum of Fine Arts and Citizens Bank Foundation for coming together today and offering a day of admission, free admission for everyone in the city of Boston. It's a great program to have, and particularly today on memory of Dr. Martin Luther King. This is the museum's largest community day for the year, and I'm happy to be part of it here in the city of Boston. I understand that several people are going to be reading their favorite passages from Dr. King and other leaders who have pushed to expand the opportunity of freedom in our country, and I look forward to hearing that. One of the things that I was excited to find out that when you run for mayor of Boston and you get elected mayor of Boston, you serve as a trustee on the board here at the museum. So I look forward to my first meeting as a trustee of the Museum of Fine Arts. Thanks, Jennifer. Because during the campaign, we spoke about making sure that we bring back arts to the city of Boston and make sure that arts is such a big part of our city, and make sure that we get arts into the schools, we get arts into the neighborhoods. But in part of talking about arts, it's talking about the history of Boston. And it's also talking about your history in arts. And it's fitting today to be standing here at the Museum of Fine Arts on a day where Dr. Martin Luther King in some ways was an artist in his words and what his words were and what he was fought for what he dedicated his life to making sure that equality and justice for all. And when you think about in the 50s and 60s when Dr. King was talking about and fighting for the struggles of people, he wasn't fighting for them because of the color of their skin. He wasn't fighting for them for where they came from. He was fighting for equality for all people. And it's great to be through the arts here at the Museum of Fine Arts to open up the front doors to allow people the opportunity to go in and experience some culture and tradition and history here very much. You know, today I've been at a couple of events, and I just left the Reggie Lewis Track Center where over 400 volunteers are over there building beds and making math flashcards and books and sewing quilts. And they're making 50 beds for 50 young children that don't have the opportunity to be able to, for their parents to go out and buy a bed for them. And they're making them today over there at the Track Center. And then I just left the BCA, and City Hall employees are over there painting. Artists moved out for the day, and City Hall employees are over there painting on one floor. And on the other floor, we have the Painters Union, District Council 35, painting another floor over there, making sure, giving back community service. And that's important. Engaging residents has always been an important part of my vision, and particularly my vision for the city of Boston. Whether it's on the campaign trail or through the transition or now on the 5th floor of City Hall, I know the community is at the heart of the city, and I will keep it at the heart of my administration. I'm just going to end with this. I want to thank everyone for being here today. Thank you for your opportunity. Thank you for going around. But make sure that today's a day of service, and a lot of people do service today. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tomorrow's a day where somebody needs service. It doesn't have to be on Martin Luther King Day. It can be on Tuesday. It can be on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'd ask all of you to as you go on with your life and the new year starts up here and we're moving forward, just try and help somebody or some organization just a little bit, because a little bit can make a huge difference. I want to thank you very much for the opportunity to say a few words here today, and enjoy the day.